The mob wife aesthetic is stupid. I said what I said. I'm back. Yes, I'm back with another video for all of my 18 subscribers. Yes, and you. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Now let's get down to business. When I uploaded my first video, the video about the Stanley Cup and the craze around the Stanley Cup, I really thought that there was nothing that was going to beat the Stanley Cup. But you know what? I think I thought wrong. Who asked me to think the thought? I actually did thought wrong. A couple of weeks after the Stanley craze, now we are here with mob wife aesthetic. Mob wife aesthetic this, mob wife aesthetic that. Clean girl aesthetic is out, mob wife aesthetic is in. Black girl luxury is out, mob wife aesthetic is in. Are we not tired? Me that I'm not even involved in all of the trend, I am tired. Every other month it is one aesthetic to the other. If it's not strawberry girl, it is tomato girl, it is blueberry nails, it is just one trend, from one trend to another, from one trend to another. And at this point, I think it should be obvious to people that you continue to go round in circle. Just continue to go round and round from one aesthetic to the other, from one aesthetic to the other. If your goal is to be trendy, you're just going to keep on pursuing trend without really defining who you are, without really knowing yourself, without creating things that you like as an individual. And that leads me to the question, where is your individuality? Where is your individuality? Everybody looks alike, everybody talks alike, everybody dressed the same, everybody looks alike because nobody is personalizing any of the stuff. I'm not saying that following or liking a particular aesthetic is bad. It is not bad, but it should come from a place of knowing what you like, knowing what you want, and finding aesthetics that represent that, rather than you not having a sense of direction, of knowing what you want your appearance to be, and just going with the trend. Wherever the wind blows you to, that's where you go. Mob wife aesthetic just involves you wearing a lot of gold jewelry, like very pronounced gold jewelry, unlike the clean girl aesthetics where you were expected to wear, dainty and cute, small jewelry. Fur jackets and fur coats are like very important key in the mob wife aesthetic. And while I don't want to say researching on this video, because let me not even lie, I did not do any proper research. I just watched a lot of TikTok and then I read some articles online. It was not like really like a proper research, but while I was, let me just use the word research. While I was researching for this video, and when I realized that fur coat and jacket are a major part of the mob wife aesthetic and the mob wife look, I just found it amusing that a couple of years ago people were so anti fur jacket and fur coats, and now because of the mob wife aesthetic, everybody wants to wear fur. Amusing. If I mentioned gold jewelry as a major aspect of the mob wife aesthetic, I mentioned fur. I also want to mention animal print, and then black. Those are like key components to the mob wife aesthetic. And if you really take a look at these things are not new. Like I said again, trend or aesthetics are cyclical. They go round and round and round. But people who have always been wearing fur. Also, I hate to sound crazy. I hate to sound crazy, and I hate to sound as though I am propagating a conspiracy theory, but I truly believe that there are people who are profiting from these trends. I truly believe it, from the big corporations. Like, they've been trying to make the mob wife aesthetic a thing since 2022. I saw an article by The Standard that was made, I think, in September of 2022. Okay, October. And the title of the article is Bada Bing, Bada Boom, Your Next Style Inspiration, Mob Wife Chic. Mob Wife Chic. So that's the name they called it. Mob Wife Chic. They've been trying to make the mob wife aesthetic a thing. And from this article, the mob wife chic aesthetic was supposed to take over hot girl summer. Can you see what I'm saying about these trends and aesthetic? Just 2022, we were doing hot girl summer. We've done quiet luxury. How did I forget about quiet luxury? You know what? That's another thing I want to make a video on. We've done eclectic grandpa, ballet core, old money aesthetics, office siren. Like, at what point do we sit down and ask ourselves, what do you really want? What do you really like? And stick to it. The truth is that when you leave your phone, when you get off social media and go into the real world, people are dressing the way they want to dress. People wear what they want to wear. I've seen countless videos online, talking about how skinny jeans this, skinny jeans that, skinny jeans are for millennials who are out of date. But in the real world, people are wearing skinny jeans. In the real world, people still wear what they want to wear. It is online that you see, people going through this trend. You see influencers create, like I've seen so many videos from influencers that do makeup, influencers that do fashion. They've made multiple videos about mob wife aesthetic. And the reason why they are doing that is because they're making profits from these videos. They're getting paid in ad revenue. They are linking these new items that are necessary and important for you to buy. When you buy, they gain commission. They are doing all of these things for their own gain, for their own profit. And they're going to ride the wave of this trend, create content around this trend because it will profit them. You should not feel pressured to change all of your wardrobe. You should not feel pressured to buy new clothes that you don't really need, number one, to buy new clothes that you don't really like. Because if you tell yourself the truth, check yourself deep down in your heart, you know that you do not like gold jewelry. So why are you spending money on gold jewelry that you know you will not wear? You know that you don't like animal print. So why are you spending money on clothes that you don't like? There are people who have been wearing all of these clothing items that are associated with the mob wife aesthetics, and they've been called all kinds of names. Some tacky, classless. People give names to all of these things, then all of a sudden they package it, redefine it. They don't even redefine it. They package it and present it online as though it is something new. The mob wife aesthetic is not something new. People have been dressing like this for ages, and then all of a sudden somebody wants to tell us, I heard that clean girl aesthetic is out, mob wife aesthetic is in. Where did you hear it from? Who told you? I heard that the girlies are no longer doing this, they are doing that. Where did you hear it from? Who told you that? I can't even lie, a lot of people on the internet are gullible. I mean, this is 2023 and we should not be falling for this. I think one of the reasons why people are quick to jump on every new trend, every new aesthetic, is because they are looking for a sense of community. This is my theory, okay? I feel like people are looking for a sense of community, something that makes them feel like they're a part of a group. And I think for me, the solution is to go out into the real world and make friends. Go out into the real world and find hobbies. If you have hobbies like knitting or playing a sport or doing something, you will not be worried about the new aesthetic that you need to jump onto. You will not be worried about mob wife, clean girl, whatever. You will not be worried about that. Go and find something to do that will occupy your time, that will fill, the space that you have within you. Because jumping from one aesthetic to another is not doing it. It's not doing it at all. Another thing I find amusing, very amusing, is the fact that every time I scroll on TikTok and a popular influencer, a popular creator wears something that a lot of people have like negative opinions on, let's say skinny jeans, for example. If a popular influencer wears skinny jeans and they look good in skinny jeans, there's always somebody in the comments like, thank God you're bringing back skinny jeans. I really like skinny jeans. Thank God that skinny jeans is in again. You can wear whatever you want to wear. It does not have to be in again. Your favorite influencer does not have to wear it before you wear it. Like, you can literally wear whatever you want, and nobody can meet you on the street and tell you not to wear that. You don't have to wait for something to be popular before you do it. You can actually find what you like, find what you love, and do it. It's not that hard. I can understand if you're, still growing, you're a teenager, you're still exploring different styles, you're still trying to find what you really like. I can understand to an extent. But a grown woman, somebody who is old enough to have a child, you're still jumping from one aesthetic to another. Come on, get over it. You're too old for that. Another aspect of this mob wife aesthetic trend is that a certain community, I want to say particularly the Italian community in America, they've been coming out to speak against the aesthetification They've been really coming out to speak against the aesthetifying, I don't know if that's a real word, of what they consider to be their culture. This may sound like a very bad stereotype or a very bad, generalization, but from like movies and like from what I've seen online, the Italian community, were the OG mob wife aesthetic, because those women were actually wives of mobs. So they've been coming out to talk about how this is not an aesthetic. This has been a lifestyle for them. This has been something that they've been doing for ages, and now out of nowhere somebody is trying to repackage what they've seen, growing up, and they are trying to present it as something revolutionary that they created. And they've been really like making videos online talking about, what do you know about the mob wife lifestyle? What do you know about being married to a mob? And I'm like, okay, calm down. I really get what they are saying at the end of the day. But then again, there are people who have been making comments like, it's not that deep, which I don't want to say I totally agree that it's not that deep. To a certain extent, it's not that deep. But I also feel that as humans, we should be able to have conversations surrounding why we act the way we act, and we should be able to interrogate whatever thing or whatever action that we participate in. I'm going to have an opinion, whether it is deep or not. I'm going to have an opinion, and if you want to keep on hearing my opinion on things, please subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.